Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and in this video here I'm going to be showing you my Zul'Gurub farm. So, for anybody who hasn't been watching my videos recently, you wouldn't know that I've started 10 boxing instead of 5 boxing, and I started 10 boxing largely for Zul'Gurub. Once I seen the mechanics for the bosses, I realized that I could very easily box some of them, and I decided that it was a good time to upgrade to 10 characters instead of 5. So, one downside with upgrading to 10 characters over 5 is it took me like a month and a half, and a couple thousand gold, and I still have to spend 5,000 gold on 5 epic, 5 epic mounts to get all of these characters, max level and good enough to actually not suck in ZG. Like, most of my second mage team right now, they have mediocre gear is what I would call it, and they don't have any like super of the good enchants like spell damage to weapon or anything like that. They got mostly shit, like just 5-man gear, stuff like that. They don't even have anything from ZG yet or really anything like that. So yeah, we're kind of half-assing it, for lack of better words. And I don't see the patrol coming up, so let's do this. So, one thing I would like to say here is, please keep in mind that, I'm not going to always be able to, be Mr. Chatty Cathy throughout this video, because talking takes away from my concentration of actually playing, and I need lots of concentration to actually do some of this shit on some of the harder pulls. I'll explain what I'm doing here and there, time to time, because it's worthwhile to, but for the most part I'm going to be quiet. So like here, as you can see, I sheep most of the pull. When boxing, it's very easy to initially sheep. I just target each of the mobs and then break or sheep them with one keybind, and they all get sheeped at the same time. However, when sheep start breaking and I have to sheep in the middle of the fight, that's really, really difficult to do, because I have to basically stop. It takes my full attention to retarget all of the mobs and stop DPS and sheep them. Because if I stop DPS on one character, I gotta stop DPS on all characters, and that's probably the worst part of sheeping or really doing anything when it comes to boxing. Is everything works as one massive unit, and in order to focus all of my attention on one thing, I gotta sacrifice my attention on the other things. If anybody's watching this and wondering what can and can't I do in this dungeon, well, I can do pretty much all of the trash. Some of the trash I'm going to die on, but I can get it the second time, like the spider area. I haven't figured out a valid strategy for doing the spiders well enough yet. Like, I killed 3/4, if not like 90% of the... Oh, fuck. The patrol just decided that it was going to start coming up here. And it is a priest and an axe thrower. Yeah, grumble, 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 grumble. Yes, at least like now I can move into here. So I guess I can just avoid this pack, so that's nice. I don't have any totems, do I? Hopefully not. Please don't aggro that axe thrower. Even if they do, I can still survive. I just gotta sheep that axe thrower and focus on the priest. This guy's gonna start spinning wildly almost immediately, so I gotta get ready for that. There we go. Hit him with sheep, broke it. There we go. See, now these are very easy. Like, it's actually easier to do it with just by myself than with a group, because in a group you're always like, please stop DPSing, sheep the target, break the spin, or yell for death coils or whatever else would end up breaking the target. But a lot of the times people don't want to sacrifice their DPS to do the sheeping that they need to do, so it's easier to do it this way, or easier when I'm boxing it, rather. Really don't feel like waiting for these mobs to come down here, but it's better to fight them down here than to run up there and engage them up here. One thing you're going to notice in this video too is I kill a lot of the trash that most groups would normally just skip by, because I mean all I'm here for is trash farming. So I kill the easiest packs. And what I was saying earlier, what I can and can't do, the bat area, I can do the entirety of the bat area, every single trash mob in that area. It's easy peasy. Would be easier once my second tank actually gets good gear and can tank, because my second tank right now is basically just worthless. And aside from the bat area, the spider area, like I said, I can kind of do it. Give me a few more weeks to get better gear, and I guarantee I'll be able to do the spider area with ease. The Jindo area I can do right now quite easily as well. I'm trying to think of how to explain how I do the Jindo area, because it's kind of like I have a 70% chance to survive on all of my characters, but it isn't impossible to, like, if I make one little mistake, I will, chances are, die on one or multiple characters. However, most of the time when I'm like playing on my A game and I'm performing really well, doing really well, blah blah blah, I can easily kill the entire packs, the large packs in the Jindo area. I'm talking like the 10 mobs in without dying and within seconds. So I'll show you in this video how I did, what my strategy for them. But basically, I blow Arcane Power on all of my mages and Challenging Shout on Almar, and I kill all of the mobs in the pack before Challenging Shout expires. And my the Voodoo Slave are a little bit of a nuisance because they heal them because they rain of fire my whole group, and it's not just damage on Almar I have to worry about in that situation. It's damage on everybody. So that's probably like the worst part of those guys, besides the the Curse of Bloods that Withered Mistresses do, which increases all damage taken by 500, or every melee physical hit against you increases the damage done by 500, which basically just gives you down with how many of the enemies are in those packs. Large packs of snakes are pretty easy to do, although the more blue snakes I get, the more no bueno that it ends up being. Blue snakes really hurt, and man, it's 2 axe throwers in this pack. I really hate axe throwers. So, like, to further complain / whatever, axe throwers are probably the hardest trash mob for me to kill. Well, no. They all there. What? It didn't sheep the second axe thrower? Blasphemy. So, aside from axe throwers, which are probably, let's say, the second hardest trash mob in this dungeon to kill, the hardest trash mob is Mr. Gurubashi Berserker that's coming down here right now. So I'll show you my strategy for the Gurubashi Berserkers. It is it's sad for lack of better damn it. Like, worst time to get slept. It's sad for lack of better adjectives. This is a blue one, right? No, it isn't. Oh well. Damn it. Piss off, axe thrower. So as you can see, sometimes that was just me being bad. I should have probably popped the axe thrower first and killed him instead of the snake. I thought it was a blue snake, and I hate the blue snakes because they do insane raid damage when they're facing the raid. Like, 2 blue snakes shitting on my raid at the same time is enough to, like, almost kill my mages with only 2,500 HP, because they're built like glass cannons, which I fucking loathe. I'm the guy who stacks stamina on all of my characters. I don't go with the new meta of the game where everybody and their mother, whatchamacallit, where everybody and their mother stacks spell power and nothing but spell power, and they sacrifice every other stat. Not only is that antithetical to how I play the game, it is a very unenjoyable experience for me personally playing any game because I hate dying super easily. Like, it's fine for raids because in raids, if you're going to be getting hit, you're probably getting hit for all of your HP anyway. And if you're getting hit, it's probably because the tank isn't doing something correctly and, you know, he lost aggro or you stood in AoE or, you know, it's something like that when you die in a raid scenario. Usually more HP isn't going to save you. But when you're in a 20-man instance like this, or when you're in a 5-man instance, or even when you're soloing, I think stacking full spell power is just the dumbest thing in the world because you take tons of damage in these sorts of scenarios. The axe throwers, the spit, I mean, the Gurubashi Berserkers that drop aggro, there's some packs that are like 8 mobs big, the Withered Mistresses in the Jindo area, the Spiders in the Spider area. I mean, there's so many spots in these instances that everybody in your raid is going to take damage that it's just dumb to focus entirely on spell power and sacrifice any health whatsoever because you die that much easier and then you'll lose your world buffs, you'll lose your buffs, you'll slow down the entire raid. But at the same time, I understand the argument that like if you stack nothing but stamina, the lack of spell power and the ass terrible damage you're doing slows down the raid too. So I mean it's you know, it's a double-sided coin. So what I'm doing now, I'll explain my Berserker strategy. I'm spacing out all of my characters and my strategy is basically to kill him before he kills me. So like when he does his little knock up / knock back, my tank loses aggro and he goes to second on the aggro list or somebody else. And if I don't space out all of my characters, he runs over to them, he does his little AoE fear, scatters my whole raid, and then it's basically game over, wipe. When I space out all my characters like this, at most he kills like 4 people in my raid before I kill him. And that is basically the only trick I can use against these Gurubashi Berserkers, is to kill them before they kill my raid. Sounds simple enough, but it's cute the way that I have to do it. I have to make like a half crescent moon. Okay. Oh, and I usually blow arcane power for these guys too because fuck them. And Death Wish for similar reasons. Arcane power. Here comes the boom. Ready or not. There's drop aggro. Good recovery because he ran right through me. Victory is mine. That was basically the most flawless kill you'll ever see me do of a Gurubashi Berserker. Like, just absolutely flawless. Proud of myself. Gonna pat myself on the back, too. Good job, Almar. I hate killing those things, though. If you knew how many times I wiped on those leading up to this moment and me making this video, you'd understand how proud I am of actually doing that the first time with no deaths while filming. It's beautiful. And to put it into perspective, probably 17 wipes on Gurubashi Berserkers trying to figure out a strategy for him. My strategy before this, I'll explain it while I'm meting. I would position myself against the wall like this, so when he did his knockback and aggro dump, I would taunt him at the very, very same time. And that would just put him right back on me. My back against the wall would prevent me from being knocked back, therefore I wouldn't get knocked out of range to taunt. And that was my previous working strategy, but yeah, it didn't work. This pack, I thought I pulled. Almost got scared for a second there. Damn it, turn off broadcasting. Now these Headhunters are kind of annoying because they like throw shit at somebody in the group while I am fighting them. So, like, they don't only deal damage to Almar, they're also going to deal damage to one of my other casters at the same time. Their Impale ability. And their Impale ability does ouchie. Like, see, there you go. There goes the Impale. But I owned them. The Witch Doctors, well, his Impale's ticking on Lytelthorpe. The Witch Doctors, they're either really, really, really annoying or not annoying at all. Their mechanics aren't too bad, but the ghost they summon upon their death is really bad and really annoying. Oh my god, just kill him. He's like one Frostbolt from death. Must be out of range of my other characters, that's why he was dying so slow. No, Tumarok. No, no, don't die. I didn't realize he was hit with Impale. Come on, break it. There we go. This is what I hate about these guys, the Hex. The Hex is super, super annoying. And the main reason it's annoying is not because of the Hex, but do you see how Tumarok now has his back turned to the mob? I can't return him around while I'm in the middle of combat, while doing everything else that I'm doing. I can, but it's a super pain in the ass. So, like, for the fight, I lose that character's worth of DPS. And it's just stupid. It's just a stupid little inconvenience that I have to deal with for those sorts of mobs. And then when the ghost spawns, sometimes I run my whole raid away because the ghost, he, like, aside from his single target, like, 700 melee attack that he does, he also, like, explodes upon his death or some shit like that. And that really ouchies the whole raid. Super Omega ouchies. So these guys I have a unique strategy for since I'm a multi-boxer. The bats are the little shitter bat, the hard this pack. Because sometimes they stay on Almar, sometimes they don't stay on Almar. It's very weird. What I do is I pull them back to my whole raid, and I take them out with AoEs, and then I pull the Gurubashi Bat Rider away from the raid, and then I pew-pew the Gurubashi Bat Rider down, as most, guild/raids do, and then I run away from him when he's low health. And he's about to bonsai himself to oblivion. Surprisingly, no herbs that are in this. Usually there's like a dream foil or something or other in this area. I'll mount up on my box team, so I don't have to deal with the mind control, although the mind control isn't that big of a pain in the ass to deal with anyway. Another blood scythe that's going to rot because I already have too many. See what happens when somebody's mounted and they deal with the mind control? He's like, rawr, I'm pissed off at you guys, but I'm not going to do anything. And then I just got to wait until the mind control goes away. Come on, Eastham. There we go. Good boy. What has got me in combat? Probably a frog on the ground or some shit like that. Now let's see if there are any herbs up here. There should be. There should be a rich thorium back there, as well as some herbs, which it seems to be only a rich thorium. Sungrass up there, which is okay, I guess. I don't have skinning yet for these mobs, so I actually hate clearing this area because I feel like I'm letting a ton of loot just, rot. Do anything about it. I'm marking these just so I can see and distinguish them between each other when I'm killing them. Sorry, this is one of those times where, like, I need to focus on what I'm doing, and I can't communicate at the same time. These packs are a little bit more difficult than most packs in ZG. They require, like, my full attention. because I got too much going on. I got to kill all of the mobs at the group and also make sure the group stays alive while also keeping Almar alive while also keeping aggro on the Gurubashi Bat Riders. So it's just like so much shit going on at one time that my attention is split like 5 different ways. I actually, even once my second tank gets good enough geared to actually tank these things, I may still end up one-tanking them. I hate this pack because he comes all the way aggro me before and almost wipe me. It would be so nice if I had a full raid here. If I had a full raid, I could probably do the majority of the instance. I could do everything but Jindo and Hakar. And there's a specific reason I do Jindo, even with a full raid, and that's the totems. Because I can't switch over just like 4 or 5 people to kill the totem really fast. I have to switch over like the entire raid. I mean, there's a few exceptions to that. I could probably make a button to spam. Well, no. I wouldn't be able to do that either because, maybe. I don't know. I could experiment, but there's no guarantee I'll be able to kill him. I'm gonna take out these mobs and then probably one more pack, and then I'll have to take a sized AFK. Well, like 10-15 minute AFK. I'll pause the video so you guys won't have to just sit there and watch me stand there doing nothing. Come on. So I'm probably not going to clear this entire bat area. I wanted to come up here and show you my strategy for these mobs. But I don't like clearing this entire area when I don't have skinning. Because of stupid emotional reasons. Me being unreasonably emotional because I see all these mobs here and I'm like, man, I really want to skin them because I know primal bat leather, actually sells and is actually desired by people. I would clear more of these if there was like, oh, okay. If there was herbs up here is what I was about to say, and there are herbs up here. Give me a blood vine. Give me incentive to clear. Doesn't look like there's any rich thorium up there. We'll get this rich thorium, and then we'll go to town somewhere else. I've mined, I think, like 40 rich thorium veins, not in this instance alone, but over the past like month, and I have not gotten a single arcane crystal from any of it. It's disappointing. Another thing that's disappointing is having to use my non-epic mount on Almar, because if I use my epic mount, I'll outrun the others in my group. It's actually, you know what? Do I or do I not? Nah. I don't want to make like a 4-hour video of me just killing all of the trash, monotonously killing the same mobs over and over and over and over. Like, you've already seen the strategy for those. There's no reason to continue. I know what everybody's looking forward to is watching me do the Jindo area, because that Like, I guarantee when I say I can solo the Jindo area, most people are like, yeah, okay. But I can, and you'll see it. Probably, if you're watching this now and you're like, man, I'm tired of hearing this fucker talk, and I just want to see him kill Jindo. Well, the Jindo. Fast forward probably 35, maybe 45 minutes, and I'll be in the Jindo area. There's a few things I want to hit before I go to Jindo. Oopsies. That's not what I wanted to do. No, Polly, damn it. Now this pull is one of the harder pulls to do because look at all the blue snakes. If those blue snakes face my raid and they all shit on me at the same time, that's game over. But at the same time, it is an easy pull because I can kill all the brown snakes before the sheeps break, and then I can just kill probably at least 2 of the blue snakes before the timer on the sheeps run out. And then I can just, finish them off from there. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that have questions too about how my setup works and, all of the fancy shit. I'm probably going to do a guide/video series in the future about how to box. And in the meantime, I won't explain all of my macros and shit. I'll explain the video FX though, which you see on the right side of my screen here. The one that I'm mousing over now. You can even see my mouse in this video. You might be able to see it since it's like super large on the video FX thingy. But this is my healers screen, and I can left click, right click, middle click on basically everybody's names and heal them that way. And the same goes for my shaman, and then I also have a video FX feature for my shaman, which, damn it, I'm out of range. Hold on. Y'all ain't out of range. Dag nabbit. This is fine though. Okay, good. Excellent. Well, that worked out a lot better than I expected because one sheep didn't go off, and I forgot to drop a poison cleansing totem, so now I'm going to have to deal with this shit. So, like I said, snakes, probably one of the easiest to take out in this instance. Nope, come back here. You too, mister. No. Oh, well, I'll kill that one before. Oh, man, he's going to hit my raid. No, he didn't. Wow, got lucky. That other pull over there, I just leave. Pulls with lots of mobs, I generally don't like, because if it breaks early, it's like a massive inconvenience to me. I can do it, but it's difficult for me to do it. And I generally, like when I'm trying to have fun and, you know, play the game for shits and giggles, I generally don't like always doing shit that is extremely, extremely difficult to do. Or takes like my full attention. Could have sworn there was another snake here. I feel as if I am running out of mana. Yeah, there's only... Come on, Poison Cleansing Totem. No! Ouch. So that's about how much damage my raid takes when I get spit on. So this area up here is one of the more annoying... Oop, there's an herb. This area up here is one of the more annoying ones because there's like two berserkers that walk by here, and one of them goes up into the Bloodlord Mandokur area to the right here, and it's difficult to get eyes on him before it's too late because he like comes down out of a walkway, and he's wiped me a few times. Fuck. I can't really get into a good position to see where he may or may not be. Realistically, I should grab these mobs and pull them back all the way back here. The only thing is it really sucks when it comes to sheeping them doing them that way. Since these guys suck all my rage away, I might as well just dual wield for them, so I can actually generate some threat on them. It's always miss my attack when they're like sliver of health from dead. And for anybody that's wondering, yes, this does make a lot of gold. Like you can see most of my inventory right now to see how much I've gotten thus far. I end usually with like 15 to 25 bijous, and usually double that in coins. Where the fuck are the berserkers when you need them? I know there's a patrol of snakes around here that I can pull too. I think they go loop-de-loo around the tunnel. Or, around, oh, there they are. 2 blue ones with that pole. Okay, that Berserker, I think, comes back this way, so we'll snipe him when, he gets in range. Watch, the other Berserker will come down the tunnel at the same time, and then I'll just have to, like, stand there and do nothing because I can't pull both of them at the same time. That would be the height of stupidity. At least for, you know, my scenario / setup / situation. That probably is what's going to happen too. I would not be surprised if the other Berserker comes down. Yep, see, look. He's like, you rang? No. Fuck. If he fears me into him, it's going to be, oh my god. I really don't want to do this pull right now. But I also don't feel like standing here for 10-15 minutes waiting for, oh, okay, good. See you, Mr. Berserker. Thank you. It was nice knowing you. Here we go. Now this is probably when, oh shit. Oops. As you can see, I, like, started DPS slow, like, everything about what I just did there was dumb. Started DPS, no! Come on. God. Lost one of them. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. No! There we go. Well, Dry Reach almost bit the dust too. 1 out of 6 ain't bad. Well, that definitely could have ended up way worse than it was. See, I'm sure stuck on a rock pillar thingy. At least the Berserker gave me above and beyond one character's durability cost of the fight, so it's not too shabby. I had to blow my challenging shout on him, though, which is kind of unfortunate because my taunt was on cooldown. So, in order to do the next pull that I want to do, I should technically have challenging shout up. It's not required, but it makes a difference. So, I'll kill more snakes in the meantime. And the next area where I run into a Berserker is the best area to kill him, too. Or the next area where I'm going to be doing my challenging shout pull. It's like the best area to fight a Berserker. I'll show you. It's where all the it's the AoE Zulian Panther area or Tiger area. You'll know once you say it. It's one of my favorite AoE spots in the instance. I can do the thing and just nom 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 it all up. So this is a pretty big pull. I've actually never done this pull before. But I need to kill some time, so. Out of range 2 sheep. Balls. No. That's unacceptable, mister. No! Don't you dare. No! They killed Samshire. So that puts me at a major disadvantage here. Come on, I heal, dude. He slept. Man, if one of these blue snakes pops... No! That is not good. Okay, this is going to be a wipe. No, no. You son of a... Well, that's generally how it goes when you pull like 8 mobs and shit goes wrong. Unfortunate, but I survived. I still consider this a wipe, though. Lost like God knows how many characters. Alright, I'm going to pause this and wipe recover, get some coffee, and then, yeah, we'll resume. Alrighty. I'm back for a few minutes, and then I got to do another AFK for actual work stuff. But in between now and then, I can actually kill some shit. Weird to see a raptor all the way out here. That's an easy pull, though. Let me kill the crocs first. I'll kill the crocs all in this area. Of course, the crocs are, you know, one of the easiest things for me to kill, being a multi-boxer. Good way to skill up defense on my remaining mages. Because I barely do anything with Almar on those pulls. I just let him stand there and let the mages take the beating. I'm gonna have to kill this guy. Stop me from drinking. I hate these fish. Wish they dropped loot. I don't see why they don't. I guess because it would be too easy to solo these throughout the entire instance, since they're single pulls. If they drop loot, people would do fish farms instead of the crocodile farms. And I swear that they reduce the amount of loot that crocodiles drop just because Blizzard knows that people crocodile farm. That's just my pure anecdotal experience, though. I have no empirical evidence to back that claim up. Just based on, like, I probably won't get much loot from this croc pack either, or the croc pack over there. See, like, 1 coin, 1 bijou. There we go, some loot. A little more loot on this pull than I got on the other pulls, but still, you know, in comparison to the other mobs in the instance, not too much. More than the fishies, though. Okay, we're going to sheep. I really want to kill the raptor first, but I'm going to sheep the raptor and the shadow hunter. And we're going to kill the drinker first. Because we're weirdos. Come on, it's under him. What? Okay, killing the raptor first. And we're sheeping the blood drinker because fuck that guy. I have no idea how he killed my mage that fast. Like, the raptor, I mean. He, like, literally went over there and just one-shotted my mage. So we're definitely going to check logs on that one. He must have got, I would assume, a critical crushing blow. Okay, let's check the logs. See what in tarnation happened. So I mean 640 1,200 plus the 800, that's almost 2k, so yeah, he killed me in basically one hit because of my mages. Like I was complaining about earlier in the video, when you stack nothing but spell power, you can basically get gibbed that easily due to the fact that you're just very gearing down a single hierarchy, for lack of better words. Me no likey. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount up, and because we're going to do my next favorite AoE area next. And I need the arcane power and challenging shout for it, and then we're probably going to do another AFK at that spot so I can do my work shit. And then I'll be good to go for the rest of the instance after I'm done with that. Here we go. Boom, boom. Where's my Irby? Mr. Irby, where are you? Hate ground clutter. I miss playing with like my all the way down to virtually nothing, because then I can find shit like this super easily. Of course, no Bloodvine. Haven't gotten a Bloodvine from an actual herb in a very long time. Like probably 20 to 30 herbs in this dungeon. Of course, got like no loot either from this. Let's see what the Jinx Doo-Doo pile has. Nothing. Okay, let's space out these characters, because the next thing I gotta kill over here is a Berserker. Sam can stay close to the center where I'm going to be. The off tank, you can go up here, away from everybody, since you're useless. Need to level a mage on the off tank's account. That way I can get actual use out of his raid spot. In the meantime, he's literally just a waste of space. And that's not because I can't play him at the same time, but it's so unenjoyable to box melee characters that I would literally rather just sit there and do nothing and be completely worthless than actually bother boxing him. Lytel, oh okay, you're out of range for I heal Duke. Arcane power, 56 seconds. Do I? Yes, I do. We'll kill him without arcane pew pew. Where's your knockback? Come on, I know you want to do it. Well, it was his aggro drop, but I resisted his knockback. Beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done. Ain't nobody died. And then well, I got 2 more Berserkers up by the Jindo area. And then I'm done all the Berserkers I have to kill in the instance. Unless I do the spider area, then I gotta kill a few more. These thankfully don't respawn as fast as patrols usually do in instances too. Like I hate when patrols respawn in instances super duper duper fast. I won't have Death Wish for this guy, but I will have Arcane Power. He's blue taunt. Dumb ass. And good, taunt is up, and I successfully taunted. Excellent. No, Shamshire. No. No! Okay, good. Thank you, Shamshire. Almost. If I wasn't so focused on Shamshire, I would have been able to save Dry Reach with a taunt, but alas, I am not perfect. Oops, forgot the off tank. He's just chilling, looking in a corner, serving his time out for being useless. Come on, mister. Wish I could kill the trash mobs up in this area, but I hate dealing with so many axe throwers. It's just tedious. It wouldn't be difficult. It would, well, it depends on what you define as difficult. Tedious to me is difficult. And I don't like tediousness. Because because I'll have to resheep them throughout the fight. That's what makes them tedious. Like up there, it's 3 axe throwers plus 3 Zulian tigers per pull. So what I have to do is start with sheeping all 3 axe throwers, which is already a pain in the ass because of how much they're spaced out. And then I gotta kill all the tigers, all 3 of the tigers. Then start taking out the axe throwers one by one. And no matter what, I'm going to have to keep in combat at least twice minimum. Most likely 3 times. So, I mean, like I said, it's definitely doable, but it's just the amount of tedium that is required is something that annoys me. There's other packs of mobs that I would rather kill because they're easier to kill than to bang my head against doing tedious shit. No! No! Too slow. Oh, come on, Snake. I hate when they do this. When they, like, keep... I try to position him correctly, and then he keeps, like, moving off to the side to get behind me. Sungrass. It's an alright herb. Mountain silver, good. That's a good one. This is what I mean, where they keep moving behind me. Come on, poison totem. There we go. Let's decimate all these fuckers up here. Two blues. Now, this whole side of the instance, this whole northern little streak here, is just a clusterfuck of enemies. So it's actually easier for me to, like, go back to the entrance the way that I came, or through the water here, which is what I am going to do. And, wow, he aggroed me from far. To go through the water and the entrance, and then I go the other way to Jindo from the entrance. Poor Lytel Thorpe, he's taking, like, insane damage from these guys. It's because his defense, yeah. His mage team, their defense is all only, like, 270. So they still suffer quite a few crushing blows, which is unfortunate. And I hate leveling defense on them because it's like, leveling it on the cloth wearers. Pain in the ass. I just usually, like, that's the best part of wiping sometimes, is the skill ups that I get. Oops. I'm getting, like, really low on mana for these crops. Managed to kill him without ooming myself. So for those curious, here's the loot that I've made so far. Mouse over's in the way. There we go. So 3 green bijous, 3 orange ones, 2 blue ones, 2 gray ones, 1 purple one. Let me, I'll put them all in one bag so we can keep track of them easier. Most of this shit, these greens, I'm gonna end up DEing. Like, unless it vendors for over a gold, typically I disenchant it. Seems like those are the ones. I'll give him the wolf meat too, actually. There's my AFK for work. So I'm going to go AFK on this little ledge over here, and then I'll come back and I'll finish clearing the Jindo area, and then we will do the Jindo area. I'll show you how I box that and shit like that, so stick around. Alright, so I'm back from my AFK in a slightly different location because I forgot to start the video until now. But, yeah, I swam the river. You can see their corpses along the way. Shit that you wouldn't want to watch anyway, so. Now, let me kill some more crocodiles, and then we're off to the final part of the instance for me to solo, and arguably the hardest. That's right, mate. Just take damage. Level up your defense. Where is this Berserker at? Okay, he's all the way over there. So, yeah, I got plenty of time. Hopefully there's only 1 blue stick in this pack. No. Okay, good. No, Mr. Blue Snake, stop attacking them. Mr. Blue Snake didn't want to listen. Okay, let's get down here before Mr. Gurubashi Berserker comes over here. Make sure nobody's slept. There we go. And I'm going to need like a another AFK. I'm going to have to pick this cat hair out of my mouse because my mouse is like moving really, really slow. And sometimes not at all. Brushed my cat the other day. Gurubashi Berserker is going to go over there and come back this way. And I'm going to have to position my other 2 mages on his way back this way. And then I can pull him down to this area and blow him up. Whoa there, mister. Come on, heals on Almar. Come on, man! They just didn't heal me for some reason. I was spamming the button, too. So I should have gotten a heal, but... That's something I'd have to watch in the replay. Watch my little small screens down at the bottom and see what the fuck my healers were doing during that period of time. Because they definitely weren't doing their job. I was spamming the button for over 3 seconds, so I should have gotten heals. It's just like that in raid scenarios, huh? You blame your healers when you die. I was spamming the button. I still need to take my AFK too to clean out this mouse. Come on, poison. No! There's a rich thorium over here I can get. I gotta grab it between paths though. There's like there's 2 berserkers that patrol in this area, that pack of withered mistresses that comes all the way down here. That pack that roams over there, and there's another pack that roams up here, as well as a pack of snakes that I just killed. It's one of the reasons that I don't like this area, because there's just a fucking giant clusterfuck of mobs. No! I didn't even see them coming. Damn it. This is going to be a wipe. The reason that I don't like this area. The patrols like that are just an absolute nightmare. I didn't even see them coming until it was too late, because they snuck up the hill in an inopportune location. Alright, well, I'll pause and resume when I'm wipe recovered. Forgot to unpause the video and I started fighting one of the blood drinkers that killed me. I was desperate for revenge. Unpause the video again. I know it's stupid. I just unpaused it. I'm going to repause it, but I need to kill this other blood drinker that roams up here, and there's no point for you to just sit around watching this video, and for like 5 minutes until the blood drinker comes up here. Oh, and I got a blood vine from that Mountain Silver Sage. So yippee. But anyway, gonna kill this other blood drinker, and then I'll restart the video. The blood drinker is coming up the mountain. He's coming up the mountain. Here he comes. He's slaughtered the second he gets up here. Yes, he is. Gonna get my revenge on him. Yes, I am. It's entertaining watching the HP just chunk off from all my frost bolts, isn't it? I feel the same. Really want that extra mage in place of the off tank. No rich thorium? By golly, there's usually always one there. Wonder where they're all at then, or if this instance just spawned with like a ton of less herbs and shit. I have been farming it a lot over the last. I wonder if that matters. Wonder how long until it resets. 16 hours, 47 minutes. May attempt some bosses tomorrow. I've been overly impressed of what I'm capable of with my current team, so attempting bosses wouldn't entirely be a bad idea or unreasonable for me. Hopefully they don't walk up here because I want to kill this pack without dealing with that pack too. Whoa there, Nelly. Come on, Tumarok. You can do it. You can survive. Yes, you can. Good job. Woo! He almost got his shit kicked in. Jeez Louise. Crushing critical. That's it? No, he had to take more than that. Come on. Well, one crushing and one critical. So that was where most of his damage came from. That lack of defense skill, man. It almost gets him killed like every single time. Dying is an acceptable trade-off so long as I get one defense skill up. That's how I look at it. Huh. Apparently there's something blocking me from doing the down arrow with that. Stupid. So, I don't see another rich thorium over there either, but that's not what I was going to say. This area, this is going to be a lot of like a lot of AFK time, a lot of pausing and unpausing the video. Now, I'll explain my strategy for these big-ass pulls. My strategy is still kind of a work in progress right now as well. Please keep that in mind. So what I do is kamikaze bomb into the pack and kill everything before it kills me. I know that's quite reductive, for lack of better words, but it's basically what I do. I pop Arcane Power on all of my mages. I pop Last Stand on Almar to give Almar some of my greater healing potions, since he's completely out. Because I chug one of those per pull guaranteed. Okay. Now, I run Almar in, throw down a Holy Water sometimes. Sometimes I just do nothing on Almar, which causes me to generate a lot less threat. Try to hold aggro on everything the entire time. I challenging shout shortly into the fight to make sure Almar gets aggro. And I just basically blow everything up before challenging shout fate. So I'll show you what I do with this pull. I'm not going to explain it while I'm doing the pull because there's a lot of shit going on at one time when I do these pulls. So just watch and learn. Shit, Almar died. I got him, but Almar died. I wasn't fast enough on the potion. Oh, cool, there is a rich thorium up over there, too. So I guess I was wrong. Oh, come on, just res me. Get out of combat. It's that... this stupid-ass rat that's keeping me in combat. Usually I pre-pop before I get low. Like once I challenging shout is when I usually pop my potion. But yeah, didn't work out as planned. So far as or rather, so long as only Almar dies, the cost of the repair isn't that bad at all. It's when like half my team or 3/4 of my team die. That's when the repair cost is makes these pulls like a lot less worth it. And even then, I mean, the repair cost is less than 10 gold, or right around 10 gold at max if like almost everybody dies. And that's only one bijou, so, and I get like one bijou minimum a pull, so. I'll pause it after this pack comes by, because this pack is only a 4-pack, so I don't need to use the same cooldowns to take them out. Few heals here and there, taunt, few other things, and they go boom boom. So now let me pause the video for 7 minutes until Challenging Shout is back up. Then we can do that big pull that's across the way that I'm clicking on right now, the pull over here. And then we can do one more single pull, which is the one by the Rich Thorium Vein over there. And then it's 2 more big pulls, and then we're done with the Jindo area and done with ZG. At least until I get skinning, then I can do more up in the bat area. Anyway, see you guys in 6 or 7 minutes. Alright, we're gonna kill some shit. We're gonna get this little pack of Wanderers, since they either respawned or there's a second one. I think they respawn, because I don't think there's a... Or actually, I think there's 2 packs of roamers that go around here. Could be wrong, though. Then we're going to do another large pull. That one, I think. It's the second largest pull of the area, with that one over there. This one, the one right where Jindo spawns, that's the hardest pull of the area for me. Because of how they're grouped up. The Voodoo Slaves, you gotta like position yourself in the middle in order to hit both of them with Arcane Explosion. Actually, you know what? I'll change the direction I run at the pack from. That should fix that problem. Because usually one Voodoo Slave dies way before the other one. And that's no bueno either. Alrighty. Let's see. Alright, I really don't see anything I can cast on myself that'll help me. Last stand before I run in. Well, Arcane Power before I run in too, so watch. Okay. Whew! Beautiful that was, though. Nobody died. Everything worked out just good. It's because I propped last stand on my way in, I think. I'll start doing that from now on. Because last stand's also a 10-minute cooldown, and I gotta wait 10 minutes between these pulls anyway. So it's not a big deal. Oh, my inventory is full. Didn't even... We'll give you some of the venderables. Crap that you mailed to mine. Oh, anyway. Oh, and by the way, if you're watching this video and you haven't done ZG enough times to know yet, don't ever touch one of these hoodoo piles when there's still mobs nearby. If I touch that hoodoo pile, it'll aggro this pack and probably that pack and probably the other pack over there too. The hoodoo piles, if there's any mobs within like a 60-yard radius, it aggroes when you touch it. So, yeah, don't. And I think they did that for a reason, so people can't stealth to them and shit like that and jack them. And those frost bolts took forever to be sent out. Straight. Oh my god, they're kicking me. There we go. Now it'll be time to AFK. There's a rich thorium I can mine there, a dream foil I can mine here, so or herb here. So at least there's a bunch of goodies in this area that I can still get. But gotta wait to get them. So see you guys in another 7 minutes, and then we can do another pull, and then it'll be another 7 minutes before another pull, or another 10 minutes before another pull. Okay, here we go for part 2. Oopsies. I blew blood rage before. I'll have to wait. Need that rage for challenging shit. So like I said before, well, actually I don't need to repeat it again. It's been 10 minutes for me, but only like a second for you guys. So you remember what I said. Actually my favorite part of the entire instance, just because it's a whole bunch of loot for very minimal work. I know for like many people would find this boring. You actually play the game to play the game, but I can just alt tab and do work. Or go in the other room and do work while I'm actually waiting for my cooldowns to come back up. So it's like perfect for me. Love it. Favorite. Alrighty. Last stand up at the start. Let's pop dark, power slow, and challenging shouted. No, Mr. Almar. Well, just barely survived. No time to collect all my winnings. I'll leave the video running for my dream foil and the rich thorium, because I'm sure people will want to see if I get bloodvine and what else I get in the rich thorium. I'm sure there's people that hawking over my oopsies, clicked on the wrong screen. People hawking over my loot and what I'm getting to see how much I make here each time. It's usually I would guess maybe it takes me an hour and a half to clear this instance of actually playing more, depending on how long my AFKs actually end up being for these pulls. But about an hour and a half to clear the instance, and I probably make 300, or I'd have to sit down and actually do the math. What you're looking at now in my inventory, though, this is like basically what I get from one clear. Sometimes I get a few more bijous than this. I didn't get too many bijous this time. Like, I think I've been counting like 17 bijous, usually like 25, maybe 30 coins a run. Bloodvine, 1 or 2 of them, usually. And a bunch of vendor trash, but the vendor trash usually just makes up for how much I lose in durability costs. I have to repair all my whole raid every single time after I'm out of here, because I lose usually a decent chunk of durability on everybody. Well, it's random, like... This character's at 27. These are after two whole runs, too. That character's at 73%. You see most of my team's at like 30 to 60%, somewhere in there in durability. Alrighty. 8 minutes until the next pull. So, I'll unpause it then, and we'll do the final pull of the instance. I'm back. Final pull. Almost a second from Almar living if I had just a smidge more health. Gosh darn it. Oh well, only paying like 1 gold is about how much that death costed me, if that. So it's not too expensive of a pull. And now I get to do the Jinx to-do piles. See what goodies I get from them. Definitely would like to be fully healed for this. Oops. Nice. Warrior Voodoo Doll. That means I can get my second enchant now. I'll be able to throw it on my Wrath legs. Nice. Look at him. He's like just stalking my group because he's mind controlled. He's like, I'll get you fuckers for what you did to me. Still stuck in combat. There we go. Rogue Voodoo Doll. Inventory is full. Oh shit. Dagnabbit. Almar blew Death Wish and just started ripping people to shreds. Alright, let's bail. That's all for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I may do other videos and be farming ZG in the future. So, stick around and, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know, the usual YouTube stuff everybody says.